I've been keeping myself busy, doing lots of things, but in a way I think I've been deceiving myself. And I think I really need to be more focused. It is easy to make yourself busy with lots of things and convince yourself that you're moving in the right direction, you're moving forward. And even if all those things are related to what you want to do, in my case, I need to be much more focused than that. Because when I think about it, I'm kind of using it as an excuse. One way that I trick myself is that when I get ideas, and I get lots of ideas, so I'm lucky that way, but it is also a bit of a curse because when I get the ideas, I want to make a script immediately. I want to, as soon as I get the idea, I see the film and I jump straight to the script, I write stuff down, and that's all good in a way, but I should really be giving it a bit more time to allow it to gestate. But given all that, so that would seem like a positive thing, but it's a diversion for me because I have lots of scripts that either A, are ready to go, or B, need to be finished or worked on or developed. And I use this this getting ideas thing that happens to me to divert from really focusing in on the scripts that I have and getting them finished. And I think that working on these other ideas is all great and creative and good, and in one way it is. But I have to discipline myself. You know, if I get an idea, just write it down and forget about it. It's best for me because I can focus on the things that I should be focusing on really. And it's good for the idea because it has time to breathe. So one of the things that I'm working on right now is on really focusing on the scripts that I have. I mentioned before I'm working on a short script called, I don't think I mentioned the name, called Family Rituals with a great guy, Marcus, and we're working on that and that's going fantastically. And I reconnected with John, the writer of the feature film The Last Days. Some of you that know me will know that that's been around for a while, and I've allowed my my habit of letting all these ideas come to me unfiltered to spread into that script, because over years I'd just added things in as I got ideas, and it was really a piecemeal approach. And I reconnected with John recently, and it was lovely to meet with him again after years. And we came up with a plan to really focus in and get the script tight so that we can really make steps towards getting it made. And that's what it's all about. I should be focusing on any scripts that I have, no matter what state they're in, and just focusing hard on getting them to a level where they're ready to be made. So any of them, I could turn around and say, yep, this is ready to go, let's make it. So that's one of the things I'm going to be sort of refocusing in on, and that will involve connecting with lots of people that I have, started writing things with, or that someone's taken over the idea from me and they're working it, and sort of re-establishing those relationships and moving that project forward. And in some cases that may be that I have to take the project back from other people and find another path. Well, it's okay, because some of these have been going on for years, and I know that if I let them drift, they'll drift forever. That's no good. So I'm focused on getting the scripts right. That's one of the two main areas I'm focusing on. The second area I'm focusing on is related to the first, but trying to work out how to get the films made, how to get money, how to make them. I mean, some of the short scripts I have are 2 pages, so it shouldn't be that hard to get them made, but I still have to find a way. And because, as I mentioned in previous videos, I'm not great at asking for money, I tend to focus on other things rather than, focusing hard on how the hell am I going to get some money to get the films made, which is what I should be doing. I might need to find some help with achieving that, that's for sure. There's a lot more people more natural at that side of things than I am. So that's another way another thing I avoid. And you go and watch YouTube videos about filmmaking or writing or the latest technology or whatever it is. You could spend a lifetime doing that and get nothing done. And I know one of the reasons for me that I do things like that is because I'm not comfortable asking for money. So this particular side of things is very challenging for me. So I've been avoiding it. So that's the second thing I really need to focus in on. And I need to develop some strategies for how to move the things forward. I mean, it shouldn't take that much effort to get very short scripts made, but it still takes some money. And I thought about doing things like crowdfunding, which I've done before with some success, some not so successful. But I thought to myself, I tried to put myself in the shoes of someone who might be interested in contributing to a crowdfunding campaign. And I think I have to save things like that for features. And even though that's a big ask to get a feature made with crowdfunding, I don't want to be in the situation where I crowdfund several shorts and then when I get to a feature, everyone's sick of supporting my projects because they've been supporting the shorts. I don't want to be in that situation. I'd rather save it and focus on trying to get a decent budget for features, whether it's crowdfunding or any other way. So I need to find ways myself of getting the shorts made. And that may be just, asking people if they want to be the executive producer on a short or something like that, or I just have to wait until I can get some money together to get the short made. Because even if you have no money, and even if it is only 2 pages, you still have to find things like locations. And even if you get a location for free, you've, at the very, very minimum, got to feed people, water them. There'll be things like batteries and other things you need to get. You need to store it on, files on drives and all stuff like that. So even for what you might think is a zero budget project, it's not. It never, ever is. So I have to find some money or try and start building a pot to try and get some of these shorts made. And the shorts will end up on this YouTube channel and hopefully making the shorts, putting them on the YouTube channel, talking about them, all of these things will feed into helping to get features made. So that's what I'm focusing on, trying to focus on really getting scripts nailed down and really sort of overcoming my resistance to focusing on ways to get funded. So those are the 2 things I'm going to really focus on. And if any of you out there who know me see me drifting off on a tangent away from those 2 things, you're welcome to and get me back into shape. In other news, I had my gallbladder removed about 8 days ago. It all went really, really well. I'm feeling really good, recovering really well. Big thank you to Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. everyone there, whether they're nurses, doctors, admin staff, anyone involved, they were all fantastic. Really looked after me, really friendly, really informative, really engaging. So it was just a really comfortable experience. Well, as much as it can be. Thank you for watching. It'd be great if you could subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think. I hope to see you in the next one.